Good morning and welcome to Bay Sunday. I'm your host, Sue Kwan. Today we'll discuss not just surviving, but living with an author who is doing just that and can give us all the guidance with our own lives. We'll also learn about a fundraiser for a colleague who's turning 50 along with one of her employers, and it wouldn't be Bay Sunday without a film. Then we're going to learn about a film festival for, by, and about women. Up first, an organization that works with boys and young men. Please welcome from Brothers on the Rise founder and executive director John Gilgoff and participant in the program from 8th grade. Hello, Kevin Johnson. Let's go ahead and start off, John, with what is Brothers on the Rise all about?
Brothers on the Rise is a nonprofit project, and it responsibly empowers young men to achieve individual success, to develop healthy relationships, and then contribute back to society to help make it more just and equitable.
And you've been volunteering in community groups, so you've been seeing the needs. You brought this all together in just last year. What's the response been?
The response has been very positive. People recognize, everyone's watching the news, reading the papers, and just seeing their neighbors, their family, their friends being affected by violence, being affected by gangs, drugs, economic challenges, and young men are involved in that, and they need our support. So people say, how can I help?
And that's why it's boys only, because you want to focus in on those specific issues with men and boys?
Boys and men face specific issues just like girls and women, and we've had feminism that's been helping girls and women for so many years and having such great results, so we thought, why not apply gender-responsive programs to the needs of male youth?
Okay, and one of them are here. Hi, Kevin. Now, you're just listening to all this. I'm curious, how did you get involved, and how has it impacted you in your life in the past year?
Well, I was in homework club, and Mr. Gilgoff came in the classroom, and my friend Joshua introduced me to the program, and I told him I wanted to join. So the first day we were making pizza and stuff, and then the next day, on Thursday, we started talking about discipline and how to make boys respect other boys in classrooms and your peers. So it basically changed my life too.
And you were saying that you tend to, we talked earlier, you said if you get bored in class, sometimes you'll do things that will make the teacher not so happy.
Yeah.
And these aren't mean things or anything, you're just got a lot of energy. So how did you learn how to deal with that?
I just learned how to just stay focused, not trying to get much attention, just worry about what I'm trying to do and trying to get better in school so I could just be a better person for myself.
It's not just all about you though. You say that you're responsible for being a leader for other kids. How does that work?
It's basically good because sometimes when Mr. Gilgoff is talking to the kids and they're talking while he's talking, I have to tell them that it's disrespectful to talk while he's talking, and they basically stop. So I basically tell them what's good to do in class and what's not to do in class, or what Mr. Gilgoff is teaching to do.
So it's really part of kind of getting a camaraderie, being a brother and a friend to all these other kids who are in the group. So how does this seem to work, John? Are you seeing good results? You said you have about 60 people who have gone through the program. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing better behavior. I'm seeing higher academics. I'm seeing less tardies, so better attendance. I'm seeing that camaraderie, so I'm seeing a positive peer pressure, like Kevin said, that instead of, oh, I dare you to do this, or you should go do that, people are trying to say, no, you stay in line, do what you need to do, just be yourself. So with middle school being such an important transitional point, when we graduate, these 8th graders are going on to high school, invested in their education, ready to learn and then move on to a positive adulthood.
And we do have some images of what it's like behind the scenes, because sometimes in these programs you tend to think it's this lecturing situation, but he's saying you make pizza, it looks like you get a social group together. So what are some of the activities that you all, drumming I'm looking at here?
Boys and men like me, sometimes we have short attention spans. So like you said, if we just talk and lecture, things are going to get fidgety and out of hand, and we're not going to really learn the best way. So we do some experiential learning. Our talks are interactive. We might show a video clip to get the boys engaged, play a song that they like to listen to and break it down, use cultural activities like drumming or a libation exercise, watering a plant to honor our ancestors. So we just keep it moving. We use sports, cooking. Each week when it changes, it's something new for them. It's something fresh. So the theme stays the same around responsible manhood and being an ally for your brother, your sister, your parents, your future children, your community. But the activity is always engaging to keep them focused.
It's almost, and it's not a religious group, correct?
No.
And that's the thing, is it's oftentimes the role that the church takes or a YMCA, but this seems like it's very focused in the school. What is your goal for the program, to get them in other schools and other cities, or are you just focusing on this community right here?
No, I mean, Edna Brewer Middle School in Oakland is our base right now, and we are excited to expand to other schools and centers in Oakland and then beyond, because it's a valuable program and there are many young men that could benefit from it.
Oh, I'm going to give Kevin the last word. Where do you think you're going to be a year or 2, 3 years down the line with this program and in life?
Well, I think I'll be more better, have more sportsmanship or more leadership for young people, and teach them better how to be better to themselves or their peers.
Wonderful. Well, I'll look out for you because I know you're going to make the news. Thank you very much, Kevin and John, for joining us. For more information on Brothers on the Rise, log on to cbs5.com/BaseSunday. Click on Brothers on the Rise. We'll be right back after this short break with information on Traveling Film Festival for, by, and about women.